already know what it is. It's Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe and the like button today.
Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I just saw Young Thug at the damn airplane. I mean, see, at the airport, and it's a disgrace, man. And you know what? I always refer to this to you guys. Maya Angelou. Angelo says, when a person shows you who they are, believe them. We all, because we're human, we give them 3, 4, 5, 6 strikes, you know. But in reality, all we need is one example. And Malcolm Gladwell has a book called Blink. I encourage all you guys to go out and read it. It talks about using and trusting your split-second decisions. And the moment we saw Young Thug, we knew it was something different about this kid. Pretty much a confused kid. Metrosexual, bisexual. I don't know what he is. Asexual, non-sexual. I don't know what the kid is. But I always tell dudes this. If you're man enough to talk to a woman that way, you should be man enough to talk to a man that way. And I have no doubt in my mind Young Thug wouldn't talk the game that way to his face. But more importantly than that, as I tell you guys, public and mixed space, black people should never disrespect one another, because it gives a segue for other people to be disrespectful. Right now, I haven't read the comments on people's blogs, but comments may say, "Oh, that bitch deserved that. They ain't nothing. He ain't nothing but a young thug. Oh, pun intended, young nigga. Why did he get this money? Look at that young angry bitch." You know, and our queens shouldn't be heralded. They should be in reverence. You know what I mean? And it's just sad that he would publicly defame a black woman for selfish gain. And even more than excuse me, not just being black, but just being a woman. The woman is defenseless. Why would you? Young Thug is a bitch. And if Young Thug talked to me that way, I mean, because I saw this video, I would beat the shit out of him. I don't believe in violence. I'm a full-blown pacifist for the most part. Self-defense, yes. But if I saw Young Thug talking to a woman, I always attempt to defuse situations. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I was playing poker next to this dude from 60. Big 60 crip. Probably been to jail, I don't know how many times. 60s is a big gang out here in Los Angeles. And he told the dealer, she had a gash on her face and it looked like it was from a knife. And he said, I'm glad that nigga did that to you. And I said, Hope, we got to stop this poker game. And I told I didn't embarrass him. But what I did was I went and whispered in his ear. And he had a little bit too much to drink. But I told him, I said, that's a woman right there. I said, you can't talk to women like that. Not that way. You can't. You just can't. And he didn't listen to me then. But 3 weeks later, I saw him in a different environment. He shook my hand and said, hey, what's up? He didn't bring back that incident, but he remembered me. And I guess with every word you say out of your mouth, with every movement that comes out of your mouth, there is energy. And if Young Thug ever, as a matter of fact, if I ever see Young Thug, I would call him a bitch. No woman deserves to be treated like that in public. You don't do that. You are so far gone, removed from your man/manhood. Now, self-defense, a woman is beating on you. I mean, if you can't restrain her, what 9 out of 10 men would do, I believe. But I don't know. I haven't listened to any response videos or nothing yet. But I heard this and I said, "What is this ignorant ass man doing?" That's like He's basically pretending to be a slave master. You know, he's as bad as Don Imus calling a nappy-headed hose. And it may be worse because he's supposed to be on our team. So barbershop conversations, man. I guess he's going into the Lil Wayne box for me. I haven't listened to a Lil Wayne song ever since I heard him say Black Lives Don't, whatever he said. You guys know what he said. Young Thug might go in there. Well, I don't really listen to Young Thug anyway, not unless it comes on the radio. I take that back. He had that one song 2 summers ago. Is that Lifestyle? Is that Young Thug? If that's Young Thug, that was the song. That's the song I listen. Outside of that, I never listened to. I never understood a word he said anyway. So, anyways, barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. If any man can hear my voice and you see Young Thug, spit on his ass and see how he responds. Nigga's 40 pounds. It's like, you know what the funny thing? I'm not changing the subject, but I'm like, why would you be afraid of this man? Like Snoop Dogg. I wouldn't be afraid of Snoop Dogg. Like, he's a gangster? He better be a gangster with a gun. And that's the same thing I say for Young Thug. You better be a gangster with a gun, because it's no way in hell will I allow you to talk to a woman in that manner. Not in my presence. And for the dude that was recording it, you a bitch too. Both, whoever was in that camp, you are a bitch. Trying to get her on camera and disrespect. So anyways, barbershop conversation. I'm going to sleep on this, and I may even come back with another video in the morning. You know, I'm a product of a single parent home, 3 sisters. You know what I mean? And this ain't cool. So, but outside of that, I just, and I'm not even going to go on to like we need to worship women and all that. But there's a distinct advantage and disadvantage that God gave to men as it relates to women. We have a distinct physical advantage as it relates to women. 9 out of 10 times. And he didn't give us this testosterone to destroy a woman. I'll just leave it at that. So barbershop conversations, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Young Thug is a bitch, and whoever recorded that, and I'll probably never meet the dude. I wouldn't go to his concert. The only time I would see him is probably at an award show, and I would literally call him a bitch. If I saw him, what he gonna do to me? I wouldn't fight him, not unless he flexed on me. But anyways, he's a bitch, and I say that as a pacifist, right? So barbershop conversations, guys. You guys are awesome. Big fights this weekend, and Donald Trump is still president. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Hey guys, it's your girl Angie. You're watching Barbershop Conversations. Make sure to click the button below to subscribe, like the video. Don't like it, leave a comment. You can also follow me at Angelica Curtis on Instagram. See you soon.